Okay, good afternoon, Bert's channel. I don't know how to do the intro. What do I say? The same thing every time, or what? I don't know. Or do I just launch straight into it? You know what I mean? Finished work, early one again. Well, not finished, but finished my hands-on stuff. Got some stupid quotes and that to do later on, but let's shut those windows now and let's be safe. Something I keep seeing online. It must be a debate that I would imagine it's a debate that's been going on for fucking years, decades. So I keep seeing people posting about this as well. The whole strength training is like 3 to 5 reps, and that doesn't build much muscle. And hypertrophy is 8 to 12 reps, and that is how you build mass. Endurance base is sort of 12 to 15 reps, and as I said, it's endurance base, so it builds up your endurance. But come on, it's so stupid. I mean, if you're tearing them off muscle fibers, they are going to grow back bigger and stronger. It is what it is. Doing more reps, it's a difficult one, because a lot of the time I watch these top guys like that Derek Langsford or whatever his name is. He's doing loads of reps, like loads. He's doing like 12 to 15 reps, and I'm sorry, but you can't possibly tell me that's endurance based. Look at the guy. His back is fucking mental. It's mad. Looks like something out of fucking Barky, like Barky's dad or whatever his name is. Yuichiro or whatever it is, I can't remember his name. His back is absolutely insane. Well, I was about to say it looks unnatural. Of course, it's completely unnatural. But that's high rep sort of stuff. And not that heavy. He's doing the sort of weight that I would do. And the guy's clearly way stronger than me. I mean, he repped out, fuck me, it's hot in here. He reps out on dumbbell chest press. He's repping out with like I think it was 100 kg dumbbells. The fuck? Like 8 reps. Now that's hypertrophy, but they might look at that as more of a strength type of thing. But I think that's just mixing it up for them. But from what I see, the bulk of their workouts, these big guys, it's a really difficult topic. Let's start with strength. So strength, sort of low reps, high weight, 3 to 5 reps-ish. Some people say 4 to 6. Some people say 2 to 4. But I'm going to go with 3 to 5 reps. So strength, 3 to 5 reps. You're still going to rip the muscles, of course. You're still ripping muscle fibers, which means you're still going to grow. Granted, you're not getting much blood pumping to the muscle, because you're not a huge amount, obviously, because you're doing low reps. Obviously, the most blood that would pump through you is well, what they say, endurance high reps, like sort of 12 to 15 or more. I rarely see people do more than 15 reps. I do only if I'm short on time and I really want to completely fuck a muscle towards the end of a workout, like traps, when I'm doing back and traps. Because, well, also when I'm doing dumbbell shrugs, only goes up to 50 kgs. So, yeah, that's that. But so the strength, I mean, it's a difficult one. I need to read some more studies, because lots of people, there's kind of a divide. Some people say that it's all about getting blood to the muscle. If that's the case, then endurance base or higher reps is better for building size. But then other people, so that's Jay Cutler. Jay Cutler says that. It's all about getting blood to the muscle and then getting out and fueling. But people like Sam Sulek and a lot of others, they hate that. Whenever you tell them that, they think, well, what? So doing less weight and putting, like, so basically, technically putting less effort in is going to build more muscle? Are you mad? Fucking, he absolutely hates it. Part of me think, it's a tough one, because for me, higher reps, if I just train higher rep stuff, then it does not work for me. I get very athletic looking, quite long and skinny and athletic looking, like a tennis player or a mid-distance runner or something like that. But when I do hypertrophy, bordering on the strength side, my mass blows up. I get bulky. I think there might, for me, I've said before, it's definitely the higher rep stuff doesn't work. The strength stuff, my body I can't deal with it. After a little while of doing like heavy low reps, I get injured. My body can't handle it. So hypertrophy for me is the one. I can't deal with anything else. I do some half sort of strength things I throw in every now and then, but I don't really go as low as 3 to 5 reps. Probably about 5 would be the minimum, 4 or 5 reps. Sometimes if I'm doing a bit of ego lifting, we all do it, don't give me shit. But yeah, it's a difficult one. I don't think there is one rule for one or one rule for the other. It doesn't. I think it's to do with genetics and how your body works. So on that one, there is no one rule. There is no one thing that works best for. I know I've said this so many times, and I will always say it. Everyone is different. Everyone is individual. Not one workout works for one person. Some people, like Derek Langsford, whatever his fucking name is, and that Sadiq guy that I follow as well, they do seriously high reps. Yeah, I think it's an age-old mystery that will never be solved. I don't think there is a solve for it. It's not something that can be solved. As I said multiple times, and have already said multiple times here, do what works for you, you know? So that one, guys, stop talking about it, because it's stupid. It's fucking stupid. It annoys me. You see on Instagram and the reason why you're not putting on muscle is because of this. Nah, fuck off. That might have worked for you. And it's usually from these guys that have been training for a year or two and have fucking minimal experience, or they've done a little sports science degree at school or something like that. I'm sorry, but it means fucking nothing. You're a theorist. And theory is never the same as practicality. It never, ever, ever equates. It doesn't work. Bodybuilding or going to or fitness, going to the gym, whatever your goals are, it's always going to be different. You've got to figure it out yourself. If you're not willing to put the work in to figure it out yourself and to figure out what works for you, I'm sorry, but sit at home and eat some fucking crisps and watch fucking Netflix. Because you're lazy. You're lazy. You get it? Yeah, that's it on that subject. But moving on, leg day. I'm actually a little bit up for this leg day. I am. Annoyingly, I've been looking forward, because I've been thinking I haven't done deadlifts in ages. And it will, I mean, even though it's a predominantly lower body exercise, it does incorporate your whole body, and it definitely incorporates your back, your rectus spinae, your traps, your lats. It incorporates all of that sort of stuff, but it is effectively a standing hip thrust. So it is predominantly lower body, which is why I was going to do it today. But yesterday, my back was feeling a little bit dodgy. It was hurting, I'm not going to lie, it was hurting the lower left side, always the same fucking side. It's an injury that I picked up from when I was a tennis player many moons ago. And it just does not go. The physios are useless, they don't have a clue what they're talking about. Absolute idiots. the only way to... Car doesn't sound very good. The only way to figure stuff like that out is MRIs. You need an MRI and you need X-rays, and you need to go and see people who can actually see inside. I'm sorry, physios, but you can't possibly tell me that you know what's going on inside my back, under layers and layers of muscle, where there are hundreds of variables. You cannot tell me by a couple of exercises and by prodding my back and things like that you know what I should do. It's fucking bollocks. Ever since I was about 12, they've been saying, oh, you've got SI joint dysfunction, or you've got this, or you've got that. SI is sacro or sacroiliac joint. It's the weight-bearing joint in your hip. It's bollocks. The amount of different things that have come from different physios, it just goes to show how much they talk out their arse. They're stupid. So you need a doctor, you need science, you need fucking MRI to have a look, see what's going on under there, and you need a doctor to show you whether there are any abnormalities, and then you need to take that MRI to a physio, let them know what it is, and then they can fucking make a decision on what exercises and how to help. Otherwise, they're useless. It's a waste of money, and they cost a damn fortune, physios. That's mental how much they charge. Don't get me started on chiropractors. Oh my God. You think you're worth £60 an hour, do you? Fuck off. And that's cheap. I've seen some for like £80 to £100 an hour. Fuck right off. That's enough of that rant. So yeah, no deadlifts today, basically, because my back's feeling a bit dodgy. We did do... Oh no, it was hamstring focus last week, wasn't it? Oh, last one, okay. Alright, so it is quad focus anyway. I'm not... I don't trust my back to be doing close leg squats today. I might have to just give it a go. I'm not sure any movement like that is going to help me. Yeah, my back's not good, I can feel it. Damn it. I might go, I'll try. I'll do some close leg squats, and then we'll do some close leg press, and then we will do some. I do like leg press. I think it's really stupid when people say you don't make gains from things like leg press. It's just fucking bullshit. It's absolute bollocks. Of course you do. You're using muscles, so your muscles are working, so your muscles are ripping, and if you're feeling it in the muscles that you're aiming for, then why are you trying to tell me that it's not working? Shut up. Stupid. So, yeah, close leg squats, followed by leg press, followed by leg extensions. But I think for leg extensions, I'm going to do single leg extensions for 3 sets, and then finish with 2 normal double leg extensions, or maybe 3 sets. So we're doing 6 sets in total, because I really want to blitz my quads. I feel like I'm making gains with my hamstrings. I can actually see a physical difference in my hamstrings. They're improving. You can see a nice split between my quads and my hamstrings now. But my quads, I don't feel like they've grown much in the last few months, a couple months or so. So I'm going to need to hit them pretty damn hard today. Yeah. We'll get a few videos of that, and then what we'll do, what are we going to do for hamstrings? I think we'll just do some leg curls, but we'll absolutely smash them. We won't just do four sets of normal lying leg curls. I think we'll do 3 sets of. I think we'll do 3 sets of lying leg curls, heavy-ish, but still getting like 8 reps or so. Not quite so slow and controlled. And then we'll do 3 sets of high rep. I was going to say standing single leg, but I have to try and make it with the leg extension machine, and it's okay, but it's not that good. I don't really feel like I'm smashing the hamstring when I'm doing that, so I don't want it. So we'll do lying the whole way, lying leg curl, 3 sets heavy, sort of 8 to 10 reps, and then 3 sets lower the weight by quite a bit, and do proper pauses, slow on the way down, etc, etc. And then we'll do the usual, the adductors when your legs go together, that machine, I like that. I need to keep smashing that one. I like that. I know that one works, because I've actually seen a bit of a difference in that already. I was thinking about possibly putting in the opposite one as well, the abductors. That's the way I learned it or remembered it in school. Abduct is away, because when you get abducted, you get taken away. Or if you get abducted by aliens, you get taken away. So, fucking hell. So that's, so yeah, your legs going away from your body, so that's the abductors. So that, yeah, I was thinking about adding that one in. I mean, at the end of the day, you want to, as a bodybuilder, you want to perfect, or aim to perfect, every single muscle. Even those squats and things like that will hit your whole leg, basically. I think isolating things like that, which probably is a tertiary muscle when you're doing things like legs, things like squats. So like, you've got your primary, which would be like your quads and your glutes. I would probably say secondary is your hamstrings. I don't, with something like a squat and things like that, it's a difficult one, that. I think I'd need to read more studies and do some research on that, but personally I feel it more in my glutes and my quads when I'm doing pushing leg motions like squats or leg press or all of those sorts of things. So yeah, secondary would be your hamstrings, and then like tertiary or thirdly, I think tertiary is the right word. I think I learned that in geography. Thirdly would be the other sort of muscles, really, sort of like the oh wow, TFL or whatever it's called the tenor fasciae lata. I can never remember what it's called. And things like your calves. I mean, your calves are still working when you're doing things like that, but definitely not primary or secondary. So yeah, adductors and abductors we might work in there today. Give them a go, see how it feels. And then we're gonna smash some carbs. I need to smash carbs hard. My carbs are not growing. They are not growing the way I want them to. So today, we're gonna absolutely blitz carbs. We're gonna do I might even actually start trying to do a different one, because there, in all the gyms, especially the pure gyms, there's only those weird calf extensions where you sit like I'm sitting now in the car. You put your toes on a little platform, obviously down there, and then you just press like that. I mean, obviously it works in calf, but it just does not feel good enough. It just doesn't feel quite right. So I might try and make my own. I want to do a seated one. So the way I described that was pretty shit. Because the way I'm about to describe this other way that I'm going to try and do sounds almost exactly the same, but it's not. So the first one, your legs are quite far out in front of you, but the way I want to do this other one, your knees are going to be at a right angle. So yeah, whereas doing it on that other machine they've got at Pure Gym, it's more like a it's more like a 45-degree angle rather than a 90-degree, and I kind of feel like it hits different muscles. I want to be able to hit the top of my calf more, and the bottom, really. I just want big calves. So I'm going to do anything I possibly can to get them. So today we'll probably start heavy, 3 sets on the leg press machine. We'll do some calf extensions on the leg press machine, go fucking heavy. Sort of 6 to 8 reps, or 8 to 10, whatever I feel like. And then we'll move on to that shitty other calf one that I was just explaining. We'll do 3 or 4 sets on there, slightly lower weight, and probably slightly more reps, more like an 8 to 12, maybe even a 12 to 15, depending on how much the heavy sets fuck my calves up. And then that's basically it. That's our leg day. So I'm gonna smash it like you all should. Can't stand the people that skip leg days. I know I'm slightly hypocritical because I used to skip the odd leg day a few years ago until I realised quite how important legs were. So yeah, never skip legs if you want to get big. Also, you just look stupid when you're top heavy. You look fucking stupid. In proportion, you look great. Big legs actually look really good. Like, really good. It actually, look, personally, if you've got not much muscle up top, but you've got wham legs, like really fucking nice muscly legs, a bit like the footballers, it's a much better way round of being than the other way around, having really skinny legs or having no muscle on your legs and then being wham up top. It's a worse way round. You look fucking stupid. So yeah, legs are important. What the fuck are you doing, girl? Jesus Christ, I nearly went into the back of you. Anyway, that's my leg day for today, and a little bit of talk about training. Let me know what you think about the training thing, because it's a bit of a weird one. As I said, there is no one way, and everyone will have a different opinion. But I'd like to hear yours. So yeah, leg day. Let's do this. Get those gains. See you in a bit. Yeah, we did do some close legs. Yep. This is one of the top sets. I think this is the second top set. So I usually do about 3 top sets, sometimes 4. Well, always 3. 60% of the time 4. But I find these difficult. My back rounds off a little bit at the bottom because you've got to go deep with these. But 140's pretty is near my max for repping out to getting like between 8 and 12. I can't go much heavier than that. I could probably, if I've absolutely smashed myself, I could probably go 150 for 10, but I would be hyperventilating afterwards. So I'll probably do that next time. But yeah, no, these are good. I only really started doing them after watching Sam Sulek. I don't see the point in doing normal squats now, because it's more I think it's more for strength sort of stuff, normal squats. Just going mad heavy, I don't really see the point that much. Okay, so that was 140s, and then I think we tried some 160s here. And I struggled with it, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, if you can hear water going, I am in the bath. It's usually where I do most of my voiceovers. I think this is 160. I'm mentally preparing myself. Let's have a look. You can't see. Oh, yes, you can. 160. There we go. So, yeah, I struggled. I was massively off balance on the first rep, if you notice. I almost fell forwards, and then I started to feel in my back, and my back started to go a bit dodgy. I jumped up a bit too high. I've done this weight more. Look, I even stopped. It wasn't feeling good, and I know. Look, I think I'm back there. My back wasn't feeling great, and I know from experience carrying on is just going to ruin it. So I decided to call it there. Oh man, just watching that back makes me upset. But I think if I'd really pushed it, I've done that since, and I got like 8 reps out, so it's not too bad. On to some leg press. Here we go. With the band. I never used to do this, but I'm telling you, it is unmatched. I don't know why, but the constant tension and the way that it feels is so much better. I don't go massively heavy on these leg presses. Same again, close leg. I can't go too low because it puts way too much pressure on my knees. I see people, they've got their heels down the bottom of the plate. I don't know how they manage that. That it makes I feel like my patella, my kneecap would just slide up my fucking quad, and that'll be game over for me. But yeah, I don't go massively heavy on these. Usually about six to 8 plates, because I'm looking for reps. And I'm not very strong close leg either. If I go wide leg, I can go up to sort of 600 kilo, but for maybe like 5 or 6 reps, but there's no point for this sort of thing. That's just a bit of ego lifting. Yeah. And that's that. I struggle with these. They do actually take quite a lot out of me. But they're good. I think, what are we up to here? I think that's 9 plates. Is that a 3 on the top? Yeah, I think that's about 9 plates. Some of them are 25s, though. I don't fuck knows how much actual weight that is, but it's enough for me to get some decent slow reps out of. They're not quite so slow when I get up to these sort of weights. They're not massively slow and controlled. They could possibly be a little bit deeper as well, but I definitely bloody feel them, I can tell you that right now. They definitely take it out of me, so let's... come on, mate. Hurry up. There we go. Starting. Not the greatest of depths. I think I'll start to get better once I've warmed. Yeah, look, once I've warmed up the first couple. Yeah, the depth is better there. That's basically quads to chest, sort of. At least it's touching my diaphragm anyway, so that's okay. I do see a lot of people with real bad depth on this, but it's obviously killing me. I'm probably going to have a nice little long rest after I finish this. Sit there like contemplating life. I probably could have pushed another couple reps out there, but I know how I feel while I'm doing it. Yeah, I'm definitely lying there for a bit. Yeah, that's killed me. That's utterly killed me. Right, what are we going on to next? Swiftly moving on to some leg curls, lying leg curls. I've seen a real difference in these. I've seen a big difference in my hamstrings as well. You can actually see when I'm walking next to a mirror, you can actually see the split between the hamstring and the quads. That's what you want. Sam Sulek says the same thing. That's what you want to see. But you do need to smash hamstrings. I mean, it's no way near as big a muscle as your quads. But they're important. If you've got nice big hamstrings, then it aids the look of your legs so much. If I'm honest, I probably focus a bit too much on hamstrings. I should probably do a little bit more for quads. But hamstrings have always been a thing for me because hamstrings and glutes really supports your lower back. So, and like your core. So I've always focused a lot on them just to make sure that I don't get injured. Those damn physios, that wasn't anything that came from them. I managed to figure that one out for myself. Me moaning about them again. What have we got here? More. I think I'm probably working my way up to like the full stack, and then we'll drop it down for some lighter ones. So I'm guessing this is probably, by going by the speed that I'm doing them, no pause, not really slow and controlled, that's probably full stack. I'm finding that pretty heavy, and I'm probably only going to get about 8 reps, if that. Look. Dead. Don't count me out just yet. What's going on here? Drop set. There we go. Nice little drop set. We should see some slow and controlled and some pauses here. There we go. I always think my feet look proper retarded on this machine, sticking out there like a queer. Probably shouldn't say that. Whoops. Not going to edit it out though. Beautiful. Looking good. Don't know whether sticking your bum up like that is just a natural thing or whether it takes away, because I've seen some people, they don't do that. But I kind of feel it gives me a little extra oomph, which is why I do it. So, hamstrings, and that's about it, guys.